Okay, we'll be like, oh, that was in 2020. Anyways, boy, I'm talkative today. Welcome, my friend. So today is the second day that we are thinking about third eye chakra. So this is the last chakra in the physical body. So we started at the root with the sacral chakra. No, root chakra. Then we moved up to the sacral chakra. Then we were in the solar plexus, heart, throat, and now we're at the third eye. So third eye resides in the middle of the forehead, and it's considered the seat of our wisdom, the seat of intuition. Oddly enough, intuition is also down here in our solar plexus and in our gut, but sort of this knowing. So if you have any type of psychic abilities, then it would be considered to be originating from this third chakra. It rules cognition. So if you're having trouble with memory, or you're having some difficulty problem solving, or making wise choices, making decisions at all, then you might want to think about balancing the third eye chakra. Ways to do that would be this yoga practice. We're going to be a little bit focused on it. The color is purple, indigo. So maybe wearing some indigo colors or getting some indigo rocks, lapis lazuli, even what's that purple one I'm thinking of? Anyways, any purple crystal will do, and you can put it on your head. It'll come to me. I know it will.
And on your head.
Right. This is exactly why.
Let's see if it works.
That was the third eye chakra. So right here. Anything, doing puzzles or anything like that, you can sort of try to activate that third eye chakra. So we're going to think of it as this sort of spinning orb of energy in the middle of the head, shining in both directions, forward and backward, as well as left to right, and sort of taking up all of the space from the eyebrows right to the top of our head. And the next and last chakra is above our head, our crown chakra. So we'll talk about that next week. So I'm going to ask you to start with knees bent, if that works for you. If you have some reason why sitting like this doesn't work, then crisscrossed is totally fine and acceptable. This is called hero pose, and we can start here for the moment. And closing your eyes, rolling your shoulders a couple of times. And then slowing that shoulder roll down, letting the shoulder blades just draw together down the spine. And then shifting the weight back over the sits bones a little bit. It might increase some of the pressure on the feet. Don't worry, we won't stay here for too long. And then pressing the top of the head up towards the ceiling. It might feel nice to flip your palms over for a moment. And bring your awareness to your breath. Not a particularly long or deep breath, but just noticing the inhalations and the exhalations. Just letting that third eye chakra start to come to your conscious awareness. Notice its spinning, notice its color. Let it be whatever shade or intensity of indigo that comes to you today, whatever that means for you. And then bringing your fingertips right up to the center of your forehead. Just start to drum very gently on the center of your forehead with your 3 fingers, that pointer, middle, and ring finger. Just drumming to wake that up a little bit. You can go out and come in, you can go up and go down a little bit. Just waking that area up, bringing our awareness to this third eye. Couple more breaths. And then slow that drumming down until you're just sort of holding on that third eye. Take a deep breath in and out. One more time. And then release the hands. And I'm going to turn on my mat so that I'm probably facing more similarly to you. And we're just going to start some breathing. We're going to sweep the arms down by the sides. We're going to inhale the arms up overhead. And then exhale down. 3 more of those. Make sure the knees are about hip distance apart. And the feet are right behind the knees. Exhale. And one more time. Staying nice and tall here. Hands come together, palms right to the heart space. And then we'll come down gently. Great. Palms down on the thighs. We're going to reach out towards the knees and round the back. Drop the chin for cat back. And then inhale, pull the elbows back, open up the heart space for a cow back. And we'll go back and forth with this 4 or 5 times. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. And one more time through. Exhale to cat. And inhale to cow. Oh, great job. Slide the hands all the way off the knees, all the way out into your tabletop. Woo, that'll feel good. If the feet are a little bit numb or sort of funny from being in that position, just go ahead and give them a couple of taps. And then roll both sets of toes under. And now set your weight of your hips back on the heels for a little stretch in the feet. You can make this as light or as heavy as you like. So light, just kind of gently place the weight back there. If that feels good, you want a little more heaviness. Imagine your fingers are sticky on the bottom, your palms are sticky, and push back. Oh, here comes the rain now. I can hear it. Woo, it is pelting. That is crazy. All right, nice stretch. Take a deep breath here. And then come on back up to a flat back table. Spreading the fingers nice and wide. And we're gonna go to cat and cow. So we'll cow for an inhale here, drop the spine so that it's opening towards the mat. Just a gentle look up on the cervical spine, and then exhale to cat. Pressing the spine up towards the ceiling. And now, bring your conscious awareness as you go back and forth from cow and cat to that beautiful third eye chakra. Shining that light as your head moves. Imagine that light moving front and back, all around the room, side to side. As your head moves, you see that beautiful purple or indigo light moving around, shining brightly. And then come to a flat back. Beautiful. Turn both sets of toes under again. Take a big deep breath in. And we're going to come to our first downward facing dog. So today's practice is a little more rigorous than we're used to. So what I want you to remember is to take your time and make modifications. So this first down dog can have a lot of bent knees in it. Totally fine. Maybe straightening the knees. If we're in this shape a little too long for you, you can always come down to the knees and take a break. That's always available to you. Okay? But for right now, see if you can hang out here for another breath and then take a break if you need. If you're with me, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Great job. Take 2 more deep breaths here if you're staying in down dog. If you took a little break, see if you can come back. 1 more breath. And then gently come down to your knees. Flatten the feet, press the weight back to the heels, and come to child's pose for a moment. Ah, yes, very nice.
walk the hands towards each other and then cross the right wrist over the left wrist. Bring the arms out as far as you can so that the entire arm is off the mat and just the hands are on the mat. So right wrist over left. Take a deep breath. All the way to the back of the hips. Exhale. And then switch the hands so that the left is over the right. Arms are entirely up off the mat. Just the palms and fingertips are on. Obviously that left hand is a little higher, so maybe just the fingertips. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, uncross the wrists and bring yourself back up to table. Take a big deep breath in. Turn the toes under, downward facing dog. Okay, so we're here. We're going to stay here for a little bit. Remember, always take a break if you need to. A little bit vigorous. Try this out. See how it feels. Lift the right leg up long behind you. Good. Now we're going to bring that leg towards us. Bend the knee and bring the knee right in towards that third eye, curling the back, sort of like cat. Good. Inhale it long. Exhale that knee back to the third eye. Curl around your body. Good job. 2 more. Inhale, spread that leg out long. Exhale, bring the knee into the third eye. 1 more time. Bring it in. Reset it back. Feel that down dog. Come down to your knees. Oh, good job. Great, great, great. Flatten the feet. Press back to child's pose. Woo. Okay, let the arms relax. Building some strength in those arms. Great job. Now bring your awareness to the mat and where your third eye is meeting the mat. And then roll your forehead side to side. Cross that third eye each time. Beautiful. Keep going. Side to side. And you've guessed it, we've got another side to do in that down dog. So come to stillness. Take a deep breath into the low back. Press the abdominal muscles onto the thighs. 1 more nice inhale here. And then come on up to your table. Great job. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Turn those toes under. Exhale, come on up. Okay, we've got that left side to take care of now. Set yourself up, spread the fingers nice and wide. Point your finger pointing towards the top of the mat and lift that left leg up long behind you. Press the right heel down. Good job. Big inhale here. Exhale, bend that left knee, bring it in, curl towards it with your head. Great job. Inhale, spread the leg out. Exhale, bring it in. 3 more. Inhale, bring it out. Exhale, bring it in. 2 more. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. Take a break if you need to. Absolutely. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that knee in. Great job. Reset that left foot down for down dog. Take a breath here. Exhale it down to a table and all the way down to your child's pose. Now bring the hands down, slide them down your body, all the way down to your feet and flip the palms over so that the back of your hands is on the mat and your palms are facing up by your feet. Beautiful. Wiggle the fingers. And then slide the hands back up, flip them over again under your shoulders and press yourself up into hero. Good job. All right, inhale all the way up. Exhale, sweep the arms around towards the back. Interlace the fingers. Make sure your feet are knee distance apart, which are hip distance apart. Great. And then press the knuckles down. Now this is a perfectly great place to stay if you're feeling a lot of stretch in the arms.
If you'd like more, if you want to feel some more in the chest, lift the hands away. Come into that third eye. Press into the tops of the feet. Take a little pressure off the knee. Good job. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can lift in those arms a little bit more. Engage the core. Good job. 1 more breath. Inhale. As you exhale, release the hands. Come on back down to hero. Slide the arms out to table. We've been here a lot. Okay, this is going to feel good though. If the wrists are starting to bother you, come to fists. That can feel much, much better. So this might be where you want to take the rest of our time here in table. Not going to be too long, but we are going to stretch the shoulders a little bit. So I'd like for you to take your right arm, bring it out in front of you, a little bit of balance, and then swing it out to the side. Great. You're then going to bring that arm down, and we call this threading the needle. You're going to go under the left arm and land on that right shoulder. Great job. Now, keep the left fist right where it is, or hand, and make sure the feet are separated. Okay, take a breath here through in between the shoulder blades. As you exhale, press yourself back up, and then inhale, bring that right arm out to the side again, but come all the way up for a big twist. And then exhale, thread the needle and land. So we're gonna make this a little flow. Good job. Inhale, come up, all the way over to a twist. Press into the tops of the feet, keep them apart, and then exhale, thread the needle. Ooh, we're engaging the core. Good job. We got 3 more of these. Inhale, twist. Use your wisdom, your intuition, your third eye to help you here. If this is too much, make modifications. Absolutely. Or take a rest. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, land. This was our last one. Stay here. Reach the left arm out in front towards the top of the mat for a little stretch in the left side as well. Inhale deeply, exhale. 1 more big inhale here. And then exhale, bring that left hand back down and press yourself up back to your table. Great job. So now we've got the other side. So we'll take that left arm out long in front of us and swing it out to the side and then thread the needle. So we land on the left shoulder. Take a deep breath here in through the shoulder blades. As you exhale, press yourself up. And then inhale, reach that left arm all the way up towards the ceiling, big open. Keep the feet apart. Exhale, thread the needle. Good job. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Notice where you're feeling this. See if you're feeling it in the abdomen, in the hips, in the arms. Good job. 2 more. Use that third eye to keep you safe. If you need a break, take the break. If you need a modification, make the modification. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down. Thread the needle all the way. Land here and then reach that right arm towards the top of the mat. 2 deep breaths here, right in between the shoulder blades. Bring that right arm back down and press yourself up. Beautiful job. Turn the toes under, come to downward facing dog. Go ahead and move around a little bit. You can shake your tail. You can walk the dog, which is to bend one knee and then the other. You can make your dog a little bit wider by walking the hands out a little bit more. Just bring your attention to the back of the legs and press down through the heels. Use your breath, breathe into the chest, and then exhale, press hard towards thighs. A lot of down dog right now. That's okay. This is helping. We're bringing awareness with this shape to that third eye. We don't often let our head hang a lot.
And so this is bringing some blood. You might be feeling a little congested. It's okay. Waking up that space behind the forehead. All right, come on down. Beautiful job. Oh, well, we're going to change it up a little bit then. All right, my friend, come on down all the way onto the front of your body. Just gently lower yourself down. Place your right hand down and then your left hand on top of that right hand, and then let your third eye rest right on your hands. Nice little pillow. We did a lot of work, so we're going to take a little break right now. And now bend your knees. So both of your feet are up in the air, and gently start to windshield wiper the feet side to side, back and forth. Very gentle at first. See how this feels. Great. Now, I don't like to do a whole lot of like cobra or baby cobra or any of these back bends laying down, especially because we're not in the same room together. If we were in the same room together, I feel a little bit better about it because I could see you and what you were doing. So we're not going to do a lot of that, but this does feel really good on the low back. It's a good way to open it up and bring that to stillness. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring the knees closer together so that they feel like your hip bone is straight from hip joint right down to knee. Now, we're going to release the right leg down so that it's straight and keep the left bent. And you're going to release the left hand and reach it back to that left foot. If you are unable to grab the foot, you can go ahead and grab the base of your pants, the hem of your pants, or just reaching back, okay? So either one of those is a great option. But then rest your head back again on the right hand. Now, you might be feeling a significant stretch in that left quad or that left thigh. And if that is enough for you today, then by golly, that is enough for you today. And hang on to that. If you'd like a little more, first I want you to make sure the knee is pointing straight down and then roll the shoulder blade, that left shoulder blade, towards the spine. Then bring your attention lower down to the left hip and press the front left hip bone into the mat while you pull your belly button back towards your spine. Ha-ha. That was interesting, right? If you still want more, start to kick your left hand on your left foot into your left hand. Keep pressing the hip bone down. Good job. A lot of work here. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then let it go. Let go of the foot. And let that left leg go down. And you guessed it, we're going to go to the other side. Bring that right leg up. Release the right hand. Reach back. All right, take your time. Set it up nicely. Roll the right shoulder blade back towards the spine. Press the right hip bone into the mat. Pull belly button back towards spine. Great job. If you'd like, go ahead and kick that right foot into the right hand. Keep pressing the right hip bone down. Engage the core. Good job. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Let the foot go. Come on down. Great job. Lift your head just a little bit. Bring your hands under your shoulders, okay? And you're going to press into your knees. Press into your hands. Lift yourself up. Keep a flat back, okay? So we're not arching the back. Bending the knees and coming into puppy. Forehead on the mat again. Very nice. Puppy is my favorite shape. So it's child's pose, but with the hips still up in the air. Great activation for the third eye chakra. Go ahead and make any modifications you need. And for 2 breaths, we're going to inhale right in the back of the heart space. In between the shoulder blades, let them open and spread. And then exhale, let the heart drop towards the mat. Feel that pressure change in the third eye. Great job. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Draw the hands back under the shoulders. Come on up to table. If you're a little farther away from the middle of the mat, like I am, no worries. Go ahead, come back to it. Turn the toes under, come to downward facing dog. Woo, it's been a lot of work. Bend the knees a bit and start walking your hands back towards your feet. Great, until you are in a nice forward fold. Keep the knees bent as much as you like. Great job. Bring the weight of your body to the back of the feet. I help myself to do this by lifting my toes right up and then straighten out the legs a little bit if that feels okay. Grab opposite biceps. So you're gonna make like a little square with your arms, just like this. Yep. And then let your head hang in that square. With the weight of your body back in your heels, gently start to let yourself swing side to side. This is called happy baby. I'm sorry, nope, this is called ragdoll. I don't know where that came from. Holy guacamole. And that is the color of my leggings, guacamole. Oh boy, I'm having one of those moments. Swing it side to side. Notice how that feels. Smile to yourself. At least you're not the one saying guacamole in the middle of a yoga class. All right. Bring that swing a little bit slower. Bring it to stillness. Drop the arms. Bend the knees. Pull belly button to spine and slowly start to roll up. Up, up, up. All right, we're only going to be here for a moment, but I am going to switch the camera view so you can see me better. Excellent. All right, on your mat, you're going to move a little bit. So if you need to move your mat or move the camera, move how you're seeing this, what we're going to do is take a wide stance on the mat. So you're going to come to the mat the wide way and take a wide stance. So wide is all in the eye of the beholder. So wide could be, maybe 2 feet apart. You might adjust that as we move. You might feel okay a little bit wider, or you might take up the entire space of the mat. Totally up to you. I do, however, like to have my toes pointed a little bit out. Some people like them straight. That just doesn't feel great on my knees. So I let them sort of naturally point out a little bit and make adjustments as I like. Whew, all right, that was a lot of talking. Hands to the hips. Start to just move your hip side to side. And you might feel this in the inner thigh. Nice little gentle stretch there. Imagine there's a pane of glass in front of you and a pane of glass behind you, and you're staying between those. We're not doing this and coming forward. We're staying up nice and tall, just moving side to side a little bit. Warming up those hips. Good. One more. And now just little circles, just little ones. The other direction, we're not going to do those a whole lot. Good. All right, come to stillness. Lift the arms. Okay. Now that little movement that we were doing side to side, we're going to heighten that or intensify that a little bit. Look over your left arm and imagine there was a counter and some chocolate chip cookies on that counter that you were reaching for. Reach, reach, reach. You're going to feel some stretch on the outside of that right hip. Good. Keep the pane of glass and then come on back up. Woo! Okay, now over to the left. The counter's over here now, and so are the chocolate chip cookies. Someone's playing a game on you. Now you got to reach over that counter. Good. All right. To the right and to the left. Don't take this too far, and tune into your wisdom. Do what feels right for you. Don't overdo this. Good. And then come back up. Great. Inhale, arms all the way up. And then we're going to forward fold. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to press the hips back. So you have a flat back coming down. Make any modifications you need to, and then let the head hang. Once you get down here, if you want to toe heel the feet out a little bit wider, That might feel nice. Now, just let the head hang. Take a few deep breaths. Try not to lock the knees. Keep a little bit of gentleness in the knees. And now bring your mind's attention with that third eye to your right hand. Place the right hand right in the center between your feet. And then you're going to inhale that left arm up towards the ceiling. Little twist. Good job. All right, exhale that left hand down, replace the right, and inhale the right up. Beautiful. Exhale it down. Back and forth 4 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the right. Exhale. One more on each side. Beautiful job. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Hang your head. Really make this a nice deep stretch. Start to toe heel the feet together a little bit. All right, come to stillness. Pull belly button to spine and gently start to roll up.
Nice job. Continue bringing the feet together, toe heel. Beautiful, you got it. Nicely done. Come to the back of your mat. Just a smidge, you can see me better. Okay, back of your mat. We're just going to do a few sun salutations before we lay back down. Just little sun salutation A's. Nothing, no bigs. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold right through center, all the way down, toes to fingers to toes. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back, pull belly button to spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart and come to chair pose. Imagine there's a little chair behind you that you're sitting in. Ooh, check, look down at your toes. Make sure your knees are behind your toes. Beautiful. Hands to your heart. And then press into the heels, stand up. Do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Come all the way down through center. Bend the knees, protect the back. Good job. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Hand to the heart. Sit in that imaginary chair. Pick up your toes. Make sure the weight is all the way back in the back of the feet. Hands to your heart. Beautiful job. You got it. Great. Stay here for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Stand up. Bring your hands to the back of your low back so that your fingers are right here holding the entire low back. Thumbs are at the waist. Feet are hip distance apart. Weight is in the back of the feet. Inhale, and just a gentle little back bend. You're going to pull belly button to spine and hold that low back. Keep the spine straight. Well, not straight, but don't let your head hang off. We're curving it a little bit. Good job. And just press those hip bones forward. Just a tiny baby back bend here. Keep your weight in the back of the feet. Pick your toes up can help with that. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, pull belly button to spine and come on up. Great job. We are going to bring ourselves down to the mat, back into that lovely hero pose where we started. Excellent. Take a little break, roll the shoulders. And then flip yourself over onto your bottom. Bend the knees. Oops, I gotta fix that. And lower yourself down all the way down onto your back with bent knees. Nice and gentle. Let the knees come with you. Oh yeah. Pull those in and just roll side to side a little bit. Massage that back. Oh yeah, that feels good. Very nice. And then come to stillness. Keeping the knees together, make a few circles in one direction. Beautiful. And then circles in the other direction. Notice how this feels on the back. Go ahead and close your eyes. That could feel nice. Yeah. Stillness. Separate the knees just a little bit and make little circles in this direction, in opposite directions. And then little circles in the other direction. Very nice. All right, while we're here, keeping the knees a little bit more separate, so pulling them a little bit apart. You're going to lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Press the spine really tightly onto the mat. Reach the hands in between your feet and see if you can grab those feet. So this might look like grabbing the ankles or the big toes or the outsides of the feet or the insides of the feet, whichever one works for you. And then lower the head back down onto the mat. This is happy baby. Not standing up, forward folded. I don't know if it was touching my toes that made me think happy baby, but that was silly. All right, roll side to side if you'd like. And hence the happy baby name, right? We've all seen a 4 or 5 month old do this, or maybe a 3 or 4 month old do this. It's just so sweet. And then come to stillness, keeping the shape. Pull the feet down a little bit, a little stretch, woo, in the back of the thighs, tuck the chin, keep the spine nice and long. Take a breath. And then you can let that go and maybe straighten one leg. Oh boy, that is a serious stretch. Let that go, straighten the other leg. Oh yeah, it feels so good. Hurts so good. Yowza. Then you might try straightening both legs. Remember, use your third eye as a guide here. And then let that go. Beautiful. And then gently bring the knees back together, letting go of the feet. I'm going to bring our hands to our heart. I'm just going to roll over onto the right side. Rusty is dreaming. Rusty, stop. Wake up. Wake up. So you're rolled over on your right side. Knees are here. You're going to straighten out the arm so that the left arm is on top. You're going to pick up that left arm and just make some big circles. Now these can be really big, going all the way around, or you can hold the arm up and just make little circles on the ceiling. Either is fine. You can start with one and move towards the other, but just do this nice and gently. And then whenever it feels right to you, change direction, go the other way. Yeah, you could start it small or start it big or go back and forth, whatever works for you. And then slow that down and bring that arm, that left arm back on top of the right. Take a breath here. Then lift that left arm up again. And we're going to bring it all the way over to the other side. So we're twisting. So make a few little adjustments here. Adjust the legs as needs be. Adjust your posture. And what we want to do is get that left shoulder all the way down on the mat. Good. Very nice twist. If you're looking for a little more, you can take that right arm and reach down for that left knee and pull that up and over. And we're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Really let this twist find its way into your body. Leave its impression. So inhale into the spot where you're feeling the most spice, the most resistance. Give it a nice big dose of breath. So that might be the shoulder, it might be the hip. As you exhale, see if you can just soften, especially the big muscles like the quads, the glutes, the shoulders, biceps. Great. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale one more time. And then as you exhale, just release that left arm, bring it back over, release the right arm, pull the hands in, use the elbows to lift up, bring the knees with you. And then if you'd like, you can sort of recenter yourself on your mat. That's what I'm going to do. I got a little bit over too far.
And those knees come back in and roll over onto the left side. Great, you know what we're gonna do, so adjust yourself appropriately. And then lift that right arm up, and again, you can make some small circles, you could turn those into big ones, whatever feels right. The thing is, what we don't wanna do is create a lot of movement in the torso. Keep the entire body as still as possible. So we're using the core a little bit, and then switch up those circles. Great job. Maybe make them big, maybe make them little. And then slow that down. Bring that right arm back down to meet the left, and then open it up all the way over to the right for your spinal twist. Take your time to settle into it. You can decide if you're going to reach down for that right knee. And I just had a moment where I noticed that these twists are really difficult for me today. They're not always difficult, but for some reason today they are. And as always, I'm very tempted to judge myself and be like, oh, not flexible enough. Oh, what did you do? Oh, I'm going to practice and suggest that you also practice just awareness and acceptance. Let your third eye open and just accept the reality that maybe you're a little less stretchy today, or maybe you need to make a modification for your comfort. That's okay. Just stay with it neutrally, without judgment. It is what it is. That awareness, that neutral awareness of the third eye, without judgment, has such healing properties. Because often it's the negative judgment that keeps us polarized, that keeps the tension. This can be very healing for the body to just allow. And then healing comes. And also for the more subtle emotional body. It's that tension of judgment. That keeps us in these situations that don't always feel so good. There's a big difference between accepting and agreeing. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and bring that left arm back up and over. Woo, that was a lot of insight for a spinal twist. I think my third eye opened. Anywho, use your arms, bring yourself back onto your back. Oh boy. And let's prepare for Shavasana. We spent a lot of time there, so you might want to straighten the legs. You might want to keep them bent. You might want to keep one leg bent and one straight. This is your rest, so you go ahead and make it whatever you'd like. Close the eyes. Let the hands rest wherever they'd like. Notice how you're feeling. Maybe allow a little bit of intention to settle on that third eye chakra. And while we rest, I'm going to read you a little poem. Wisdom teaches the fruit of silence, the blessings of health, the rewards of self-discipline, the satisfaction of achievement, the responsibility of power, the beauty of nature, the miracle of love, the meaning of friendship, the privilege of prayer, the power of faith, the joy of sharing, the treasure of integrity. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and when you're ready, roll over to one side. Take a pause for a moment, and then use your arms and hands to lift yourself back up. Come to a comfortable seated position.
Bringing your fingers back to that third eye. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Bring the spine nice and tall. Smile on the face. A little bit of drumming on that third eye. And then when you're ready, slow it down. Let the palms drift down to the knees. Use that third eye chakra to set an intention for today. To accept yourself just as you are right now. Perfect and worthy. Perfect in your imperfection. Acceptable. Totally. When you're ready.